Okay, so as I was saying, I was on the phone with our wonderful Teresa earlier today, and it really just jogged my mind, my thinking process of what I wanted to talk about tonight. So, as time goes on, I feel like our minds tend to overcomplicate things in the process of sharing about these amazing products and this amazing opportunity. So I wanted to have tonight be going back to the basics, and I really think this is going to be helpful because I'm going to share things that you guys can actually use in your businesses. So let's see, make sure that this slideshow goes to the next slide. Okay, so back to the basics. So I made an acronym where, B stands for be a product of the product. Now this is a no-brainer. We all know that. We all started for the health. Most of us started for the health, to feel better, to have results, to have goals in our health. So I feel like it's so important to go back to having a goal for yourself and your health. If you don't have a goal, then what are you trying to do in your health? You may be feeling amazing, inwardly, but what do you want to do to portray that you are focused on taking care of your body? Our bodies are a temple, and it's so important that we take care of it and treat it like that, because our bodies are precious. It's just irreplaceable. It's priceless. So what are you doing to work with the products? What are you doing to be a product of the product and a product of health and wellness? I want to really challenge everyone to do one thing new that you've never done, that will help you to being a healthier and better you. It could be one thing. It could be if you never go for walks or never have time to work out. If you don't tend to eat healthy recipes or use healthy recipes, force yourself to get out of your comfort zone and try something new. Be a product of the product, and also, not only with the products, but in your lifestyle. You really want to just, even if it's one thing once a month, you can focus on one thing every month. And at the end of the year, you have 12 things that you've improved in your life. Okay, so it makes it easier to break it down that way instead of, doing a complete overhaul in 1 month. It's just unrealistic. Nobody sticks with that. So do one thing every month that is going to reflect you taking care of your body, you taking care of your health and your happiness. So the A is ask open-ended questions to listen. A lot of the times, we always get so caught up with how exciting and life-changing these products are, especially when we're a product of the product, that we just kind of throw up everything, right? I know I'm so guilty and so at fault of that. So it's so important that, when we're talking to people, when they're seeing us have, changes in our life and our health, and they're wondering why we have so much energy and how we're doing so much every day. I have mom friends that come up to me now and they're like, Kara, I think you need to slow down. I'm like, what? No, I'm not slowing down. I feel amazing. They just don't understand how I can do everything that I'm doing, and I can just keep going. But when you have people come to you, you always want to turn it back to them, because obviously something is drawing them. They are wanting what you have. So now it becomes about them and not about you. So that's why, God gave us 2 ears, 1 mouth to listen more and to talk less. Yeah, we do have to, it's very important to share, we call it the elevator speech, which means you have 30 seconds to talk about your changes and your improvements that the products have done for you, but no more than that. Don't keep going on and on and on. Make sure that you, fine tune your elevator speech, or a short testimony update of what these products are doing for you. And then you turn it around and you make it about them. You want to know everything you can about them. What is it that they're wanting to improve in their life? So asking open-ended questions, it's just such a huge thing, and you can see people light up that you want to know about them. That has been a game changer for me. I have been practicing how to ask open-ended questions and to be about my friends and my family instead of about myself. And you will see a huge difference in your business when you are caring about others and asking them. The saying goes, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So it's so true. So we're going to go to S. So share consistently and with excitement. This is a huge, huge, huge thing. If you're not talking about Plexus, if you're not, and like again, you're not throwing it up, you're just sharing with people that you know could use the opportunity, the financial side, and can use the products for their health. Facebook, I have built 98% of my business from Facebook, and I share consistently. Now, not every single post is about Plexus. Something that I think is so important is to know your brand. Who are you? Who are you as a person? What are things that you love? Plexus is a facet of your life. So when you're posting on Facebook, it should be a beautiful facet, this diamond, because we all are diamonds. We are all jewels. And we have these facets to our life. We need to know our other facets and be comfortable being us and loving ourselves and sharing that part, because people are friends with you on Facebook to see you, to see your life, and they will buy these products from you because of you, not because of the products. They'll know and learn that they're going to fall in love with the products, but they first fall in love with you. So I wanted to throw that out there. So as we're sharing Plexus consistently and we're sharing with excitement, and we have that testimony to be, because we're being a product of the product, we also want to share other parts of our life. But Facebook is such a huge thing, guys. We have to share on there and, change it up and think of different things to post. And I always love to follow Jules that are really, really good at sharing their excitement with the products and sharing about the financial freedom and the time freedom, because it really gives me great ideas. So we're going to move to I, and that is immediate and consistent follow-up. How many times do we have somebody, comment, that they are, interested in the products, and, they like your post? It is so important that we, immediately message them in a private message and have consistent follow-up. So write their name down on a list. I like to compare sharing Plexus kind of like dating. We're not in it to, have like a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of experience. It's almost like we're dating our friends with Plexus. That gives you a good analogy. We are going to follow up. We're going to be caring. We're going to be asking questions. We're going to send them new information, a video. Consistent follow-up. Fortune is in the follow-up, and it's so true. That has been changing. I finally got organized. I'm going to go into that in the next slide, but I finally got myself organized. And wow, I can tell you such a huge difference. This is probably the best month I've ever had in the entire 3 years. So organization and consistent follow-up, having their names written down, because you will forget about them if you don't write them down. And they say don't make a six-figure mistake where you may forget to write someone's name down, and maybe they talk to somebody else that is doing Plexus because they lost touch with you, or you lost touch with them, and they were, the rock star. They were the person that took off and blew it up, and that was your six-figure $1 million mistake, is that you didn't follow up with them. So don't let that happen to you, because it's happened to me. So you definitely want to have consistent follow-up. So the C is connection, not convincing. So thank God for these amazing products, this amazing company, our amazing leaders in the company. We don't have to convince people. They've already done the clinical studies. They've already done everything that we need, that these products sell themselves. So this kind of goes back to, the ask open-ended questions. It's about listening. It's about connecting. It's about spending time and building relationships with people. So if you're really good at building relationships, and you are really good, growing yourself with the posting and sharing other facets of your life that draw people in to know you and get to love you, and that's what draws them in, you're going to have that connection. So you're going to have people come up to you asking you, what is this pink drink? I trust you. I want to try it. And you want to have a connection. That's what it is. It's not about convincing. Thank the Lord. We do not have to convince. These products are amazing. So the S, the last, is silver duplication from the start. Now, there was something or a time where my mom asked, she wanted me to look at her Facebook page. And Mom, I'm going to use you as an example. But she asked me to look at her Facebook page to see what I see the most of. And it was mostly about the products and information about the products. Now, we kind of know like color personalities. There's different personalities. Some are drawn to, financial, income. They're drawn to that. They're drawn to prizes. They're drawn to traveling, to friendships. Like there's all these different people. To making an impact. That's another one. Excuse me. So we have all of these different personalities. And my mom, the reason why she asked me that was because she was wondering why she was having a lot of people just order the products and not want to, be interested in the business side. So what you put out is what you draw in. So is what you attract. So if you want to attract business builders and you want to attract rock stars, then you want to put out there, about the business side. You want to share, even if it's helped you pay for your products, it's helped you pay for your groceries. Maybe it's helped pay for a bill that, took a little extra stress off your shoulders. What is it? You want to share those things because you're drawing in people who need the opportunity. And that is so important. So if you are sharing about, going silver, getting their products paid for, like when you get a new ambassador, before they sign up, you should ask them if they want to get their products for free or if they want to get their products paid for. And then that's how you get right into okay, you need 3 people, here's a silver. Obviously I don't really say go silver because they don't understand that yet, but I say get 3 friends that can get healthy with you, that can be your accountability partners. And that's the easiest way to duplicate silver. It's going to basics. It's not, okay, here's the compensation plan, here's this, here's that. It is find 3 people and then have those 3 people, after they start going with that, they get their first ambassador. You want to tell them how to start duplicating down to those people. So silver duplication from the start, that is going to help you immensely with growing your business, your residual income, and your team, that you get to empower others. It's not about me, I get to have a bigger paycheck. It's about who can you help. And when you have that mindset of who can you help rather than me, the focus on yourself, there's no stopping you. There is only going up. And that's the beauty of this, is that when you are others focused, your drive and your passion is just, nothing can put that out when you have that. And that is how I've gotten through a lot of the ups and downs and all the craziness, because life is always going to throw that, right? We have the enemy that's against us. He doesn't want hope out there. He doesn't want all of these amazing testimonies and, mental clarity and all these things. So we have to be strong and be bold and have belief in ourselves, have confidence in ourselves. So anyway, I don't know how I got off on that, but I'm just pouring into you all tonight. So I love that quote. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. It is the natural consequence of consistently applying the basic fundamentals. So go back to the basics. That's the basics. So another thing I wanted to share, because like I said, this has changed my business, and this has been the best month ever. So start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. That's just, it's simple, and we earn as we learn. So thank God we don't have to know everything from the start. We could, just know that we love these products, and you could be successful, from the start. So the first thing I started doing, and my daughter has broken 4 of my phones. This is my 4th phone from her, my 3-year-old. So I kind of gave up on creating the folders on my phone, and for a long time I didn't have that. Well, about a month ago or a month and a half ago, I started getting myself organized again and keeping her away from my phone. So I created folders on my phone for graphics, and this is like in my gallery where all my photos are. So I have graphics on there about the Plexus products, inspiration graphics. I love like inspiration quotes. I love those because you can send that to a friend who's having a rough time. etc. And then plexus info, any kind of info, like maybe it's, the income disclosure chart or whatever it is. Creating folders on your phone for the graphics is such a huge thing to get yourself, just makes it easier. We're working smarter, not harder, right? Another good one to have is directions on how to sign up as an ambassador. That's a great graphic to have. And that would be great to make like a customer folder or something like that, or a new ambassador folder. I think a new ambassador folder is great. You can have just graphics in there that help them to duplicate easy, like, the triplex, how to take their products kind of thing. So you can just send forward that to your new ambassador with ease, and you don't have to stress. And search everywhere for those graphics. So the second thing is save helpful messages in your notes. I have a note section in my phone. We all should have note section in our phone. I have customer ordering steps because there's a copy and paste where it tells them how to order. There's some, Roxy actually just posted on the Legacy Builders page, what to say when someone likes your post. I loved that one from a few months ago. So I saved that one to my notes and I use that when I'm kind of like, okay, what do I need to do? What should I do? How do I, get some more, follows or, potentials. So that's what I go to. It kind of helps me get out of a bind when I'm trying to think of what to do next. Follow-up messages. There's some great follow-up messages and examples that I tweak to make my own, to make it more natural, and those are awesome too. So save helpful messages in your notes. And another thing, by doing this with the graphics and the notes, and the next thing is you're going to have all of this at your fingertips that you can forward to your new ambassadors who are wanting to go silver. Obviously, we don't overwhelm them, but, hey, here, I found an awesome message. It would be perfect for you. You're going to send them maybe one message idea so that they have ideas on how, what to do. Another thing is watch a minimum of 1 Plexus training video, either on YouTube or the back office video per day. Now, I said it's non-negotiable because it really is non-negotiable. When you are growing yourself and pouring into yourself with videos, I have learned a majority of my knowledge from YouTube videos. And now we have an amazing resource in the back office through Success on Demand and the Rank Up Roadmap. You want to save those because, especially on YouTube, you can save them. And the same thing, you can pass them along and duplicate them. So your team is booming. They know what to do. They are inspired, and customers have, direction with how to take the products and why the products are working. That has been a huge game changer for me as well. So the triplex video, Plexus Worldwide has their own channel, and they have the triplex video that, it shows, it's like, I think a minute and a half, something like that, maybe a minute and 30 seconds on what the triplex is, what it does, and it's a visual. So a lot of people are visual learners, and you don't have to go in your back office for that, so it makes it easy. There's another one, it's how to start on your Plexus products, especially the triplex, and then there's how to go silver. Those are so good to save to. You can actually save them on YouTube, or copy and paste the link and put it in the notes section of your phone, so that it is, again, at your fingertips, and you are working smarter, not harder. It does take a little time to get organized in the beginning, but the good thing is once you've done it, it is done. So that's the good news. Once you get organized once, you don't have to go back and do it over and over and over again. You can just keep adding to it, and it's already set up for you. So spend a little bit of time to do that, but don't make it your busy work. Focus on, we want to focus on, helping people. So the last thing is look up, reach up, and grow up. So always look up when you feel like you need strength. We all know that through everything, with God, all things are possible, and, life is going to be hard. I mean, life is going to happen. Even if it's not inside the business, it may be things outside, like in our life and our family and relationships, that are, going to try to beat us down and interfere with what, our visions and our dreams that God has given us with this. So always look up when you feel like you need strength. And then reach up to your closest active leader with any questions or to ask what they see that you can improve on. So it's always best to have a second perspective, an outside perspective, where they can tell, they can tell you, hey, okay, so I kind of see, on your Facebook page, you haven't really posted anything about plexus, or maybe there's something that we can improve over here that may be interfering with, your progress. So always go up to your closest active leader and ask them, and give them that permission to be open and honest with you. And, it's all about growing. We're here to help each other. It's not about, oh, they're better than me. No, we're all on the same level. We're all here having different strengths and different weaknesses, and we all can complement each other. So we can all learn from one another. I strongly believe that, and I know that I would definitely not be where I am without you all, especially with all your amazing strengths and things that I learned from you. It's just so amazing. I'm blessed to have you all. So like I put, they're there to help you succeed and have your best interest. And if they don't know the answer, they are going to, if they are wanting to help you, they will find the answer. Or, maybe the next active leader from there may have the answer. So I love our One Plexus family. So always stay hungry with the grow up. Always stay hungry to learn and grow yourself. One thing my dad told me, it stuck with me, and I actually told this to Teresa today. One thing my dad told me that always has stayed with me is that he told me, as a little girl, I think I was like 4 or 5, he said, Kara, the one thing that people can't ever take away from you is your knowledge. People can never take away your knowledge and what you have and to be true. So people may try to beat you down. They may try to discourage you. But if you are building your belief in this company, building your belief in network marketing and these products, I know a majority of us have belief in these products because they're that amazing. They speak for themselves. If you are building belief in yourself, nobody can take that away from you. So always grow yourself, build yourself. When you watch those videos, it's not a waste of time. You are pouring value into yourself. That's something that people can't take away from you. So I just wanted to share that because it's stuck with me, and it's really helped me to know that the time we put into ourselves is valuable, and it's not just a waste of time. It's not just, okay, I'm spending an hour watching a video, or I'm spending, a little bit of time reading these books. It's just amazing what happens when you really put that focus into growing your knowledge. So a growing person is a growing leader who will lead a growing business. So I am so excited about that. We are all, you are all amazing with growing yourselves. I want us all to push ourselves, to challenge ourselves, that, we will continue to grow ourselves in different ways that we have been uncomfortable with. Maybe it's doing something outside of our comfort zones. Nothing happens inside the comfort zone. So I'm excited that we will all push each other to do new things, to be more for our teams, for our customers. And I'm just really excited to see where this next month coming up and this last few days of March are going to take us. So, but that's what I wanted to share tonight. I hope that added value to you all, and you guys took away something from that.